for the next section of our new homes construction class, and we wanted to talk a little bit. I think the last time we were here we showed you the walls were getting painted, and I think we had a couple that were primed that we showed you. And here we are, we're down in the basement area right now, the finished lower level, and so these have all been done. We've actually got a nice blue-gray wall here with some white trim, some stained cabinets for the bar, and the next step is after the painting goes on the walls and the trim and the ceilings and everything, is we have our granite installed. So I don't know, Kelsey, if you can get a good look at this, but this is covered up to protect it, but we've got a nice dark granite going in here on the bar. We've got a front and back bar. This will be cut out for a sink that's already in. We've got a nice stainless steel sink. We're going to have a TV above here, a microwave, a full-size refrigerator, and a dishwasher. So all that's going in this bar area. Down here, you can see after the granite, as soon as the granite gets installed, and that usually only just takes a day to get the granite put in. It's very simple. I shouldn't make it downplayed as much as that, but they cut it at the factory, and then they bring it out here, and then they drill all the holes for the faucets and soap dispensers, garbage disposal buttons. All that stuff is done on site once they put it on. So down here you'll see some underlayment put down. We're getting ready to tile this area, and where Kelsey is standing is just concrete floor, but this will get carpeted right there. But we're going to do a tile that looks kind of like a hardwood, and I don't have an open piece. I was going to grab that for you, but this whole area will get tiled. We've done, if you can follow me around here, you can see now that they're tiling the bathroom. This is one of the 4 or 5 bathrooms in this house. There's quite a few of them. We've got tile on the wall, so it gets put on basically with the cement. And then there's spacers. That's what these little white tabs are in between. So that's how you get the gap for the grout to go in. So those spacers are in. That'll all set up. Once that's set up, they'll come in here and wipe that down. And then you can also pick out your color of grout. So we're going to do a little bit lighter grout color in here in this particular bathroom. And then there'll be, of course, a shower door that goes over there, probably in the oil rub bronze trim, and we'll go over that later on, so we'll talk about that. And we're going to move up to the kitchen just to show you a little bit more of the tile that's going in upstairs. Okay, so we're in the same house, but we're now upstairs in the kitchen in the great room area. And last time we were here, a lot of the cabinet doors were off, so now we've got everything's been painted. Now, of course, the painters will come back and do touch-up once the carpet and everything's down, all the hardware's in, the lighting's in. We've even got, you'll see we've got some custom handles going on the doors here. Some neat features, the trash pull out, so we've got a lot of custom cabinetry here. We actually extended the cabinets on here. You've got a custom hood which will have a vent that vents directly outside, so that'll be done a little later. But up here we've got a little bit different granite color, and it's in the gray tones, I guess. You can see these people are going with painted cabinets. They've done kind of a dark blue on the island and an off-white over here, and more of a gray-white theme in here. So on the backsplash, they're going to be doing an all-white tile, but it's got a little bit of a ripple effect, and they're just going to keep it simple because they really want the cabinets, and there's going to be a really nice light fixture going in here, and we'll cover that later on as well. But really want those things to really jump out more than the tile if we can. So we're going to go ahead and go through over here to the master because we want to show you one more area. Oh, and by the way, this is that tile that we're using on the floor down in the basement. So did I get too close? I'm sorry. But this is kind of that tile. This is a ceramic tile, but looks like hardwood floor, so this is very popular now. Good for laying on concrete slabs that you see down in the basement areas like that. So that's what's going to go down in the basement. And Kelsey, if they'll follow me over here. And here you can see that they've got some of their equipment up here. So this is basically their wet saw to cut the tile in here, to cut the pieces to size. They've got some plastic put up just to keep it kind of a clean area. All their mixes, their tools, everything's in here. So we're going in the master bath, and it's kind of a lot of stuff going on in here, but I thought it'd be neat to show you some of the accents. They have not started around the tub. Again, this is all covered up, but we've got granite tops with sinks going in here. These will have different mirrors and lights above there. In the master shower, if you want to follow me over here. So again, you'll see he's laying the tile in here, and what we've done is we've taken these little accent pieces and he's put those at an angle like that. So we're going to do those as some accent. We're going to do those all the way around, and then also around the tub. and on the front of the tub face as well. Again, this will get all grouted. This is in the stage right now where it's being set. You see the spacers in there again. Kelsey, I don't know if you can get in here and see, I don't want to stick my finger in front of the camera, but those are what we call shower caddies. And those actually go between the studs, but it's a pre-made box that goes into the studs now, and they'll actually tile inside of those as well. So that's where you would put your shampoos and soaps and things like that. And it's actually recessed in the wall. So that's really a cool new thing they have now too, is that it's kind of a styrofoam box that gets set in between the joints there. This will be a European glass door, so it'll swing both ways, but it'll be a nice frameless door that connects onto the studs here. And that will swing in and out, and the shower handle is right here, very easy to access. All the tiles down on the floor, and we will have tile in the laundry room, tile in all the wet areas, the bathrooms, and then carpet, hardwoods, and we'll get to that stage in the very near future. So hope we're not too long-winded today, but I wanted to show you a little bit about how they do that. You'll see there's a, I did want to point this out before we go. A lot of times people will see the floors of the shower base. This is a made shower base rather than being a pan. So he actually had to go in here, pour all the concrete, to set it all up, form all that around the drain, and then this comes in these little squares, but they're bound together as one sheet like this. So that'll go in. It looks like little squares when it's laid in there, like somebody spent a lot of hours doing that, and they will. But these are actually small pieces put together in a sheet. And it gives it the effect of little tiny pieces, and then that'll all be grouted as well. So there's a lot of grout that goes in between there too. So I'm going to be careful with this one so I don't break it. And we'll put that back down there. And that is it for like the tile and granite stage. So remember, the granite countertops, after everything's been painted, we put the granite countertops in next. So we've got granites in the bathrooms, and then once the granite is set, we go ahead and start the tile process, and those guys will be here for a couple of weeks doing all that. And when we see you next time, we'll come in here and they'll start installing the hardware, lighting, appliances, so that'll be kind of the next thing, and we'll see you then.